guys, I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And we're back once again playing Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations, and man, doesn't this look familiar from the first case? We've got, Melissa.
And her paper butterflies.
In court, testifying about what she saw during a crime. And Mia is the defendant. This is Mia's first case. Defense, yes, defense.
She's not the defendant. As far as I know, she hasn't been a defendant. But what do I know?
Okay. And yeah, this is Mia's first case. So,
let's do this. I was using my camera to take some pictures of the wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they started fighting. That's when I hurried and took the photo that showed the crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police. Wait, you took a picture of the crucial moment of them fighting? Of them fighting. Fighting, huh?
Fighting!
That don't look like no fighting to me. That looked like calmly standing there. Not even a defense position. Her hands are right by her side.
By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred? I believe the map would be of help here.
I was standing right over here. I was standing in a beautiful field, surrounded by tall cliffs. What did you see? How did you see it? Where was this taking place?
So you took the photo from that location, eh?
I bought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edward asked me to.
Ho ho ho, what a cute camera. It'll just like its owner.
That don't look like it's from... Oh wait, no, never mind.
Alright then, Miss Faye, time to for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again, and you'll feel the wrath of my gavel.
What is wrong with you guys? So give me a person who don't like females in that way. Give me someone who is not attracted to females. Gosh. Y'all can't do anything against crocodile tears. Y'all are such wimps. Okay. Take a picture of wildflowers. Hang on, I need to check this. Small but powerful model. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. So she was surrounded by cliffs, and they have to have been like either in the middle of it or like toward the edge where she could not see because there's a cliff in the way. If you go back to this photo, there does look to be a cliff in it, so it has to be like in the middle. Still, like, I don't know, I feel like that's really hard to see, but it probably has a good zoom. Sorry, fighting. That's when I hurried and took the picture. That's from the moment right after that I called the police. Oops! If Terry Falls isn't the criminal, then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony.
Be careful, kitten. That girl has the judge wrapped around her little finger.
This judge's eyes need to stop creeping me out.
You're going to have a tough time poking holes in that testimony of hers.
You're going to have to come up with something really good, Mia. That was my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, talk to me about this fighting. Do you have any idea what you're fighting about? Huh? No, I have no idea. Why do you ask that? Oh, I just thought that maybe you overheard what they said. What? I would never eavesdrop. I've got more class than that. But you took a picture of them! Without consent! It's right here! They were fighting, so you decided to take a picture, but you have too much class to eavesdrop? What utter bullshit is this? What utter bullshit is this?
That's right, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witnesses down to your level.
Ugh! Talk to me about this crucial moment. Why do you take a photo? Well, the two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter. I guess that part of me just kind of took over. Sounds like a lie to me.
Yes, I understand completely. Even now, I can't completely abandon my boyhood dreams. I still use my grandson to test my comedy routines on.
Poor grandson. So he wanted to be a comedian, huh? Not like it has any bearing on this. All I could do was use my camera. So I took the photo of the crucial moment and gave it to the police.
Alright. So, the crucial moment.
Of when they're just standing there?
Right.
Like, there's no defensive pose. He looks kind of nervous, and she's just standing there. Okay, so I wanted to see before I present, but like that's just straight up. Witness, when you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that? Well, you see...
The photo we presented was only one. There was the only one there was.
But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it.
Oh! My apologies, young lady. But Miss Faye's assertion is not without certain amount of merit.
There's no crucial moment. They're just facing each other, not even in a defensive stance. He can certainly downplay his situation, can't he? I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl.
Don't...
I used it all up. The film, I mean.
You ran out of film?
This photo was the last one. What?
Unfortunately, that is the truth.
That does look like to be a slot for film.
I personally examined all the photographs she took that day. All the photographs were of the witness herself playing among the wildflowers.
Wait! The witness herself playing around the wildflower? Like she's in the photo?
Selfie! Yeah.
The witness herself? Then who took the photos? Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it. So you took photos of yourself?
I remember taking photos of myself once too.
Please, no details! Please, too much information.
It seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all.
But that also makes her testimony not so decisive either if she doesn't have the proof to back it up. Well, wait, just a minute.
Well, if she had no film left, then she simply couldn't very well take more pictures, eh? Miss Foster, perhaps, then could you fill us in about a different sort of photo? Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet.
Very well then, let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed.
Yes, Mr. Judge. Boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk.
Huh. It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention.
Well, it's sickening. Oh! I was using... Oh, wait, what? Okay. Did we just go back to the same testimony?
Yes, but there was more added to it.
The victim turned around and tried to run away, but she only got about 10 yards before she was stabbed in the back. Sorry. I didn't expect that was...
She ran back about 10 yards.
That's 30 feet.
10 yards before she was stabbed in the back. So 10 yards is 30 feet, yeah.
That yard there is important.
Yeah, right? There's... Back from where?
Also, 10 yards is about the end of the bridge.
Yeah.
So,
There wasn't a space.
which direction?
Yeah, which
direction are you talking about? If you're saying toward the end where it's broken, she could have gotten 10 yards. But you're talking about the other side where the car is on. You could have seen that.
Bingo! Yeah.
Witness, your testimony is a joke. Huh? What? But I just...
Miss Faye, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry.
One short testimony and 2 bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You say there were 2 contradictions?
It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the 2 of them were in the middle of the bridge. Well, if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then.
She would have hit a dead end.
You said 10 yards, but she couldn't even have ran 5. Even Dusty Bridges, because Dusty Bridges collapsed on that side.
What does all this mean?
It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it.
This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court?
What is wrong with you? You have...
Well, go ahead. Welcome back to reality, Judge. Just a moment, Your Honor.
But Mr. Edgeworth!
Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion. What do you mean? There's one major mistake in this diagram.
What did you say?
What are you referring to? It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any blueprints of it. So you're saying... I'm saying that even though the bridge is currently in disrepair, there is no evidence that can prove the bridge was broken during the incident.
That's ridiculous!
You can actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence. Huh, that guy's good.
Huh? What do you mean?
He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, alright. That diagram of the bridge is his insurance policy.
What? That coward!
Well, Miss Faye, it seems you've once again made a reckless accusation.
Reckless? You did the same thing! I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself.
No, it wasn't your fault at all.
You! Why is everyone just falling for them? Like, those cutie, like, people, those are the ones I suspect the most.
Now then, shall we go on with the trial?
Gosh, people are so dumb.
One real quick thing, is if you notice his, the jacket.
That's the one he fucking hangs?
That's the one he framed in his office, yes. He has the suit that he wore to his first trial framed in his office.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
It is his first trial.
Yeah. I'd like to establish once and for all that it was the witness, that the witness actually saw.
What it was the witness actually saw.
Alright, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony?
But it's so hard to go on. That's not the face you say to do that.
We're all on your side, Miss Foster. There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir. Gosh. Running from the crime. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw.
Witnessing such violence must have been difficult.
Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up.
If he accepts this testimony as it is, we're finished.
Don't say that!
Oh well. Maybe I'll stop off with my favorite cafe on the way home. They make really great mocha latte.
This trial isn't over yet.
Ha! That's what I'd like to hear. Alright, Miss Faye, your cross-examination, if you please.
The contradiction is staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack! Running from the crime. Stabbed her in the back, picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. That was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. He couldn't have left the body on top of the bridge.
I'm curious. I want to hear about that, sort of. Can hear leave on top of the bridge.
You personally witnessed that? Well, that was wrong. Yeah. Sorry, something I don't. Yeah. Yes. Did anything strange happen when he did that? Well, I don't know if you call it strange or not, but that's when the victim's scarf fell off.
You mean this scarf? Her words match what we found in the scene, so I don't see any problem.
How did you know there was a car there? Yes, that's another contradiction, but whatever. Why do you say that? It's already a broken down bridge hidden away in the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the corpse would be going overboard, wouldn't it? Yes, but that mountain is famous among hikers. A surprising number of people go up there. But it's February, right? And it was rain that day, correct? There is also a small temple and a channeling dojo there. Grand Village?
No.
A different one, okay. A sub-branch? You know those monks? They just love cold, isolated places. I wanna just like punch you in the face for just saying that.
I think the witness is trying to say that the corpse could have been found at any time. Besides, the witness is merely purporting what she witnessed with her own eyes.
Oh, no, wrong one. There you go. I didn't press this one yet. You mean the defendant carried the body all by himself? Yes.
Considering the size of the defendant, I don't think it would be difficult.
Yes, but let's remember they were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse. Is it even possible for him to even carry a dead body on a bridge like that?
Well, the fact of the matter is that he did. That kind of talk is just silly.
Wow, why did he get so emotional all of a sudden?
Miss Faye, if you think there's another possibility, please share it with the rest of us.
It's brand new and sparkly.
That's right, the badge does say that. It's brand new and sparkly.
I can't present the badge to anyone as Mia.
Uh-huh.
And it makes me sad. How would she know there's a car there?
Well, he drove a car. He drove the car up, so...
But how does she know there's a car there? It's being blocked by a cliff. How does she know he carried her to a car and not to bury her in a ditch? I mean, the body could have stayed hidden if you threw her off the bridge. Honestly, that's still my line of thought. Why did he just dump the body in the river?
Yeah. I suppose it was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden.
But not really, because there's a river.
Yeah.
That he could have shoved the body into.
Yeah.
I suppose I could try that, but my gut feeling is still, why did she see a car when there's a cliff between her and a car?
Yeah.
Did he hear it?
Yeah, right. I don't know.
A killer not wanting his victim to be found. I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found.
Well, what is it?
Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. Do I have to point it out? Oh, there's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edward pointed out something interesting about the river.
For those who are not aware, the Eagle River is well known for its powerful current.
So it is better to throw the body off into the river.
Most bodies that fall in there are never recovered. Ah!
In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. Except she's right there! If 10 murders were to occur at the same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water.
Order! Order! Order!
We have the Shelly the Killer music going on right now.
I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye. But I must admit, that does seem odd not to have thrown the body into the river.
Oh.
Well, Miss Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? How sad. Perhaps Miss Faye would do well in taking a dip in the river herself.
Are you telling her that she should go kill herself? Because that's not cool, dude.
After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature.
What are you talking about? She's just talking about what you just said, Edgeworth.
My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that's what the kill is the fact is this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw.
How did she know there was a car when there's a cliff in the way?
Quite true. Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all.
But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous.
Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car. That certainly is consistent with what the witness has told us.
Ugh.
Please, witness, go on with your testimony.
I'll try.
All you have to do is tell us only what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again.
Who is he talking about? Alright, I'll do my best. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hit the body there. Wait, how do you see that?
Go ahead and look at the evidence. I mean, yes, no, yeah. How you see that? Yeah.
I can't tell who it's broken into, honestly.
Yeah, because you got all those scratch marks up there.
Is that where the keys would be?
Yeah.
I can't freaking tell.
Yeah.
Trunk of the stolen car and hit body. Okay. I can believe if that really is scratch marks on where the opening thing for the trunk is. I can believe this trunk was broken into. But what I don't believe is that she saw this!
And why is that?
Because there's a cliff in the way!
Bingo!
Is this finally where I can present the map? I present the map again so I can talk about how she freaking could not see it.
Yes. Bro, yep, there you go.
What? Bingo! Is this? Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time. Done what? Made a crucial mistake.
A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye?
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes? Yes. And?
Bingo!
It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here. Do you see what I mean? Even if you try to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way. Ah! That's right, Miss Foster. From where you are standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car. Ah!
I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping of rocks. However, it isn't so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car.
That's right. It's not very high at all. I was able to see his car just fine. I'm so sorry, but that doesn't wash. I believe it was what the witness. It was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, right? Yeah, it's in the photo.
Yeah.
You can see the crop. It's pretty high up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll see an N in the
Yeah.
photo. This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story. You clearly see the left side of the bridge, but the outcropping that is being referred to is really more of a cliff.
Ah!
Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff, but still you claim to have been able to see the killer's car. No!
Order in the court. What is the meaning of all this ballyhoo? Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact of the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I am sure that you can appreciate that the witness was very upset.
The witness could be very upset, but that doesn't mean that she could not have seen something that she could not have seen.
Yeah.
Like, this freaking thing was in the way, and then now she claims that she saw him break into the trunk? That's lying. That's still lying. That you're lying under oath.
She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it.
No. He stole the car that day. She was out in the mountains taking pictures of fucking flowers with her in it. Objection is right. But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only what she saw with her own eyes. Mr. Judge?
What is it?
I think I must have remembered things wrong. Holden's right, what? Hey, wait a minute. You can't just say that.
Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect. Yes, indeed. It's quite true. You know what they say. To ask the human to forgive is divine.
Yes, but why is she being so let off so easily? She's being let off so easily for this mistake. If it wasn't her, if it's that like someone like Maya, she would have taken so much fucking heat.
I am inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here.
One that you won't give to anyone else because they don't have a pretty face. That don't have a pretty face, right? Because that's how this court works, right? That's how it works. It always works like this. What? That's not fair!
Save the tears for later, kitten.
But Mr. Armato!
Don't look back until the trial is over. Now's the time to go forward.
But, that wasn't fair!
Okay, kitten. You need to relax. Then, you need to remember the other kitten's testimony.
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there.
So tell us, how do you know that? How did you know that he broke into the trunk?
Turn the thinking around. Aha!
Until you can explain how you knew that, you're not going to have a lot of you're going to have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom. Well, witness?
Well, I'm certain he broke into the trunk. Because there was marks left on the trunk lid. How would you know that? I'm certain there were scratches But there are scratch marks from when he broke into it.
What? Let me see that photo. It's true. These certainly look like scratch marks around the keyhole.
Although, the one thing I have to say is that how would she see that if she was clearly on the other side of this cliff?
Right. It's obvious that this trunk was broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied?
No! The judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said, is there a contradiction in there somewhere?
I mean, you said it yourself.
How could she have seen it? There's a cliff.
Doesn't...
They're still saying like, oh, she made a mistake. Oh, why? How did she see the fucking car?
Yeah, right.
Melissa Foster, it looks like you finally betrayed yourself. What? You said you were in the field taking photos of wildflowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally! I finally got her!
Ha! I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. Then perhaps it would be faster for Miss Faye to explain herself.
Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness has seen the scratches was... She is the owner of the car. She owns the car. It's not like it's Valerie's car. She happened to be passing by. That's what she's claiming. That's what she's claiming right now. She put the corpse in it herself. There's only one way that a witness had a chance to see those scratches.
Yes? What was it?
Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The person who really hit the body in the trunk of the car was... Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it? That's ridiculous. I would never. It was the man in the prison garb. He's the one that... I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Falls had been the one to put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used a car key. There was no need to break it open. But he stole the car. And he couldn't have driven it without the car key. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would have been still in the ignition. Oh, I see. Hair flip! Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. It could have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk. No!
Preposterous! To even suggest that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took?
Didn't she explain it herself?
Yep.
That the camera has a timer.
The corpse could only have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. And we already know that that time she was taking photographs.
How do we know that? Now is your chance, Mia. Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to get too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. I don't think you can make a mistake about it. Take a look at her camera. It has a timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Almost as if the camera was brought just to take this picture.
What are you trying to say then, Miss Faye? When the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field that as she claimed?
Well, if she really did use the camera auto timer, then the answer is yes, she was somewhere else. Exactly, she was not in the field.
Would the defense please explain further? Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering that question will also make clear Miss Foster's true identity.
Oh my gosh, he knew.
Well then, please answer this question. Where was Melissa Foster at the incident when the incident occurred?
If the victim was stabbed in the back, it had to be on the other side. The camera was set here.
Yeah.
Set a timer. The victim was talking with the killer, quote unquote. And Edgeworth said it himself. He doesn't know if the bridge was fixed or like not broken in this state at the start, at the during the crime. So that means, no wait, then he would have seen her if he was like there. If he was here, they would have seen her as they fled.
Yes. So, she wasn't approaching the bridge and she wasn't on the other side of the broken bridge. Or to put it another way, what's God said something will also reveal Melissa's true identity.
Was she in the car? This seems like the only place that she could have hid herself. You know, since she'll be out and open here and out and open here. Unless, you know, she was in the forest, but I don't think they really want me to point to the forest. That is trees, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think she has to be in the car. Cause in the note it says, Dahlia, it's time to reveal the whole truth.
Tell Dahlia.
Tell Dahlia that it's time to tell the truth. Then she would have brought Dahlia. Since Dahlia is her sister. In the car.
But that's Terry's. That's the car Terry stole.
I thought they said that he took her car.
No, Terry took a couple's car who was stopped at a red light.
Okay, that thing did confuse me. I thought that he drove down in her car, but they said that he took a car from like a couple.
Yeah.
And that would confuse me this whole time. This is not her car.
No,
this
is
a
victim's
car that he drove down in someone else's car.
Yes, that's the stolen car that he stole. Not the victim's.
Okay. Good to make that clear. So
yes.
She's not out in the open. She couldn't be in the car because she's not the owner.
The couple.
It's not the victim's car. She's not on this side. Is she? Is this the dress up? Is this what I fucking said in the beginning that I think that wasn't gonna happen again? That she was fucking dressed up as the victim? Oh my gosh! Is this another fake one? More fakes? Are you kidding me? More fakes!
You think about it, the only description that Terry wanted was a white scarf.
And that wasn't even a white scarf. Naturally, the witness was right here.
But that's where the victim, Miss Hawthorne, was standing.
And you can't see her face in the photo.
Order! Miss Faye, what on earth?
Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim.
How asinine! Of course Mr. Fox met the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man who killed her, Terry Falls.
You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne.
What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. Then who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster. Me? Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Miss Hawthorne himself believed, or Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted.
Did you not forget? But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore.
You're just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof?
I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like. After all, he asked her to wear a scarf. Mr. Falls has forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification. Namely, this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Halls who requested that she wear the scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you are asking a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster? No! She died. Oh, perfect. Good. She's not dead. We saw her 1 year later.
Yeah.
She fainted. Did she just faint on her own?
What is it? Miles Edgeworth will remember this. Where's Miss Foster? She's collecting herself in the lobby.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The only question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't that obvious? She's the true criminal. Mia. The second part of the note?
Ha. Well, we'll have to wait for the Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess. The defense and prosecution are instructed to wait in the lobby.
Yes, Your Honor.
Understood. Very well, this court is in recess. Alright guys, in the next episode, we will pick back up with part 2 of this trial. We will see you guys then.
Bye.